Hey, what up, guys? Whoa. There we go. There we go. Can you hear me? Am I coming in clear now? Can you guys hear me? I think so. Got a little static feedback issue there. That's what I was working on. Thomas, you can hear me? All good? All right. All right, guys. We'll be on camera in just a second. I have the grab bag up on the site. And like I said, let me get my beer and then we'll get started. All right. We have some big stuff ahead of us. I loaded the grab bag up. Absolutely insanely loaded it. One person is going to get 12, guaranteed to get 12 autographs. That's right. One person is going to be guaranteed to get 12 autographs in the grab bag. Then, if we have any boxing fans, an autographed Mike Tyson boxing glove. All right. Let me see where we stand. All right. Just making sure I had a message there. All right. Delete that. We're good. All right, guys. Let me make a couple updates quickly on the site. I'll put you guys here. We'll be breaking a few new cases here tonight, so stay tuned for that. Just putting the update on the site right now. Thank you for bearing with me. All right, perfect. All right, site's updated. Let me just put that out there. I have to move a couple things around, but site has been updated. Spent some time working on the site, updating it recently as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy that aspect of things. All right, I'm going to bring you guys on camera in a second. First things first, let me grab some gloves. I'll put those on in a second. Put the gloves on in a second. But as always, if you buy 5 or more spots, you are going to get something in the mail. All right, so 5 or more spots going to get you something in the mail. Tonight, 5 or more spots is going to get you, how about a pack of Absolute Football 2023? It's a gravity pack. Throwing it back, 2007, this is Upper Deck Hockey Specialty Pack. Few Upper Deck packs in this. Upper Deck Hockey 1990-91. Upper Deck USA Football 2015. And some Yukon basketball cards, 24-25. All right, so that's if you bought 5 or more spots. If you bought 10 or more spots, we're going to do an upgrade, and let me show you what we're talking about with that upgrade. All right, that upgrade is going to include a select draft picks 2022 jumbo pack, one of those Yukon basketball Panini 24-25 packs, NHL hockey upper deck 1990-91, contenders 2021. 1 in 4 chance as an auto in that. And then last but not least, contenders football 2024. All right, so once you bought something, you're going to get the 5 or more spots. You can get something in the mail. Now, here is my special added. Be on the lookout. I have a brand new box. This is a 2017 Donruss Elite. This is the big stuff. 2017. That's right, 2017 Donruss Elite. We are going to be giving away. Someone's going to be able to get a chance. Yep, that's right. A chance at a Mahomes rookie out of here. Can we do it tonight? Someone's going to have a chance. We're going to be doing those over the next few breaks. Some 2017 football. We'll see if we can get someone the Mahomes rookie, Mahomes auto. We'll see. We're going to be giving those out. Be on the lookout. All right, guys. Tonight's beer, pretty simple. It's a perpetual IPA from Trogs. It's one of my favorite brews. It's my favorite IPA. Okay, real quick. As I put some gloves on, what's on dad-breaks.com? Let's go over and let's find out. All right, here's our break schedule. We are live right now, Tuesday, August 18th. We are going to be breaking again this Friday and then next Tuesday. And then the big news, in case you missed it, I launched the Survivor League for this year. I'm doing it in a different format because last year Yahoo only allowed us to have so many people be able to participate, and then people were locked out, and I didn't like that. I didn't want to have to lock people out. So we're using this right here. It's called Office Pool Stop, and completely free for you guys to join. And you can win up to $250 in gift cards. So we're giving away $400 and $450 in Dad Breaks gift cards, completely free to do this. And then it's one entry per person. Um, you know, obviously, if I find out one person's using more than one, you can be disqualified. So don't do that. But do that. You can join by here. Just go to dad-breaks.com/survivor. It'll take you. This will take me to my setup, to my, from my end. But here we are, the standings, and 33 people in there, and you'll be able to see that. So really cool. Hopefully you guys like it. Have a chance to check it out. We did it last year. Tim Schick was the winner last year. And we've more than doubled the giveaways for this year. We went from 3 spots to 5 spots and went from about $200 in gift cards to $450. So hopefully that'll entice some more people to have some fun with that. And it's real simple. If you don't know how to do fantasy football, it's not a big deal. You just pick one team every single week. If you have any issues, let me know. But it should be real simple to just join by hitting that link right there to sign up. All right, so what's out there on the site tonight for tonight's break? As you can see, a lot of the things are sold out. But we do have the full-size helmet in jersey break. Right now we have the Falcons, Bengals, Browns, Colts, Jaguars, Chargers, Titans, and Commanders. So we do have a few spots in that break available. Then we have our 16 by 20 and mini helmet and jersey break. So this is a 3-box break. We have the Ravens, the Bengals, the Broncos, the Steelers, and the Titans available. All right, so a lot of spots in there. 5 spots? And then last but not least, I added a really big time potential grab bag. So huge, huge. Oh, I didn't even save it. So hold on, give me 1 second. I want to make sure that the one thing I really want on there saves. So give me 1 second. Because there is a Mike Tyson, and for some reason I didn't save, so I'm going to go in and do that right now. Mike Tyson is going to be in this with an autograph. All right, now let's go ahead. Mike Tyson autograph boxing glove. Someone's going to get, so here's what it is. One person's going to get a 2025 Gold Rush Multisport Value Pack. 3 cards. One of them is almost always an auto and or slab. We have one person's going to get an autographed 8x10 photo. Multi-sport, some big names potential. Then a person is going to get the Mike Tyson autographed boxing glove. I'll show you that here in a minute. And then one person is going to get not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not even 10, but 12 autographed photos. That's right. And they're all going to be authenticated by PSA, BAS, JSA, or historic autographs. 12 autographed photos. One person's going to get all 12 of those tonight. All right, so someone's going to get 12 autographed photos, and there are some huge names that are possible in there. All right, so someone's going to get 12 autographed photos. Then we're going to have a custom MLB baseball break. So 2 RSA authenticated baseballs. Then we're going to fill the spots in the full-size football, mini helmet, jersey break, and then 2 spots in our baseball division break. So that's a look at everything that's out there right now, guys. That is a look at what's out there in this evening's break. I want to do this. I want everybody out there, I want you to give me your Super Bowl predictions, all right? Everybody out there, give me your NFL Super Bowl prediction. Who is going to win this year's NFL Super Bowl? You put that in the chat. You just put your team. Everybody that puts one team is going to get a chance here at a mystery gift. That's right. Before we get started, someone's going to get a mystery gift. With all of that being said, let's head on over to random.org. Because we got to figure out what box we're going to do here. Don't put a guess in for this. You're just giving me what team you think is going to win the Super Bowl this year. So go ahead and put that in the chat. And we are going to give away an Optic 2016 pack right there. Big time potential out of that. All right, 2016 Optic pack. All right. Everybody that put a guess in, we'll do that after we figure out the box. So we have 2, 4, 5, and 6. We'll figure this out, and then we'll do the giveaway. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Box 5. This is the box we use, box 5. All right, so box 5 is going to be the one we use tonight. This guy right here. Box 2, bonjour, adios, adama. All right, now we got to figure out who's going to get that Optic 2016 pack. All right. Candace. All right, top name. Going to get that bonus pack to start the evening off. Here's 1, 2, has to be a name. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Jake. All right, Jake. You are going to get that pack right there. Who did you have, Jake? The name didn't carry down, but you, Jake, have the Rams. All right, Jake. Jake took the Rams. All right, well, we'll see. Could be the Rams year. They're looking good. They have a sick lineup. It only could get sicker with AD coming. All right. Here is the Optic 2016 pack. All right. Lamar Miller. You have a Carson Palmer, Thomas Rawls, and your rookie is Von Bell. Von Bell on the rookie pool right there. All right, nothing huge. Von Bell had a good career, though, as a rookie. All right, well, we're starting things off that, going to Jake. And now, everybody out there, I want you to give me an NFL division. Give me an NFL division. If you guess the division correctly that comes out of the jersey, you're going to get a chance at the box of mystery. All right, so everybody giving me one division. Give that quickly because I'm going to start rattling some names off. See who we got breaking with us tonight. All right, in our break, we have Art with the Arizona Cardinals. Oh, there we go. Art with the Cardinals, Chuck with the Falcons, Art's got the Ravens, Mike in the house with the Bills, Troy with the Panthers, Tony with the Bears. We've got Chuck Wagon with the Bungles, Art's got the Browns, Charlene with the Boys, Chuck Wagon with the Broncos, Art's got the Lions, Gregory's got the Packers and the Texans, Chuck Wagon with the Colts and Jags, Williams got the Chiefs, Robert's got the Raiders, David with the Chargers, Art's got the Rams, Chuck Wagon with the Dolphins, David's got the Vikes and the Pats, Chuck Wagon has the Saints, Robert with the G-Men, Chuck Wagon with the Jets, Art's got the Eagles, Christopher with them Stillers, Scott's got the Niners, Art Wagon. So that doesn't work as well as Chuck Wagon. Art's got the Seahawks, Jose's got the Bucks, David's got the Titans, and there's the Chuck Wagon. He's got the Commanders. All right, guys. No more guesses, everybody. Good luck. Let's get our game on. Game on. Oh, good luck, Pizza Tap. Box 5. Box 5. All the way around. Looking good. Secondary seals down there. Then a little cut. We're going to go across. See what we got. Oh, from the Pittsburgh Steelers, the University of Purdue, Hall of Fame cornerback, and then later Hall of Fame safety, Rod Woodson. Rod Woodson. That's a Beckett authenticated Pittsburgh Steeler. All right, Christopher. Christopher, congratulations. Christopher getting a little Rod Woodson in the house. Rod Woodson jersey. All right, Rod Woodson owned a pink house when he lived in Pittsburgh. That's right, pink house. Probably about 5 miles from where I live now. All right, Clay. Clay, all day Clay with the correct guess today. All right, Clay, AFC North. AFC. Oh, Clay's the only one I see with the correct guess. If I'm missing somebody, let me know. Clay, I see that the referral link worked. You got your gift card. Glad to see that. Already putting it to good use. All right, Clay. You are going to get a chance here at a box of mystery. All right, Clay. Big Clay, Willie Clay. All right, there'll be 2 hits and 1 whammy in there. 2 hits and 1 whammy. All right, what do you say, Clay? We are going to have silver, gold, and babes. Silver, gold, and babes. It's awesome. I'm glad Larry did. Larry is always welcome back. All right, Clay, go with the babes. Let me put your name on sticker. All right. Babes, we're going to have to move you down there. Passed up on gold. Inside of gold was a pack of 2023 Absolute Football. All right. Then you passed up on the whammy. Inside of here, your very own secret safe. Yes, it's not a can of Spam. It's actually a safe. You could put any collectible or good in there. No one's going to take that because we'd be safe. All right. Not today. We're still in danger. Clay, you're not going to get 1, but 2 packs of cards. How about a pack of Zenith Football 2024 and Sage Hit 2012? All right. 2024 and 2012. All right, Clay, 2 packs. We'll start out oldest to newest. All right. You have a Ryan Tannehill rookie. That's not bad. Great career, Ryan Tannehill. Nick Foles rookie. 2 really good quarterback pulls right there. Ryan Broyles, J. Ron Housley, and Mr. Copples, Quentin Copples. Had a good career as well. But Nick Foles and Ryan Tannehill, 2 really good starting career and Super Bowl champ. He would never have to. He should never have to pay for a drink ever again the rest of his life in Philadelphia. That's for sure. All right, your first pack, Clay, pack 2. Pack 2. Oh, great rookie in here. How about this? We got Thurman Thomas, a Uchenna Nwosu. Nice looking card right there. A rookie of Levon Bullard. Levon Bullard, rookie parallel. And then check out this rookie. Or no, this is second year. Second year. This is 2025 product, I guess. It is. No, it's 2024. I guess this is a Shane's 4th year. 3, 4, 5. Wow. 8-Chan. I always want to say a Shane, but 8-Chan? I don't know. I've heard it so many ways. All right, there you go. Congrats, Clay. All day, Clay. All right. Really good spots available in our grab bag and on the site. I'm going to go in and grab some of those spots here in a minute, but you know what? Let's go in. Let's do our Funko break. All right. We have to break 2 new cases for our Funko break case. So, I'm going to show you. I want to show you right now the here is the boxing glove right here. This is your Mike Tyson boxing glove right there. So there's your Mike Tyson boxing glove. Really, really cool. That is JSA authenticated. And then here is the historic autographs box. There are 12 autograph photos in here, 12 of them. You're going to get all 12. Bring it out there. You get all 12 of those photos. One person. We'll open it up. It's only sealed once. It's not like we're going to unseal all 12 individually. It's sealed up once as a 12 pack. So. All right. Go ahead, give me 1 letter from the alphabet here. 1 letter from the alphabet. We're going to open this box up and we're going to get a Funko out of here. All right. Pretty simple how I'm going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. That's the 5th one. All right, so we're going to use the 5th one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. All right, so it's going to be this guy. Right there. We'll put him right there. Now we're going to do the same thing, but with the jersey. And you know what? Let's give it a cut from here to there. It's fun. All right. Here's the way this one will work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 on top, 6 on the bottom. All right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Third one down. All right, third one down. 1, 2, 3. This guy. All right. And let's do a photo. All right, the only two we have left, 1 and 9. 1 and 9. All right, so 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Box 1. All right, so box 1. All right, so we're going to use this guy. We'll save that for our grab bag, the last one. All right. Now we're going to figure out what letter everybody's going to get. This was 7th time. Daniel would get A, and Chuck would get X, Y, and Z. But you know what? Let's get crazy. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Zach's going to get A. George is going to get X, Y, and Z. All right. Go ahead. And then we'll paste that. Yep. Hit refresh. Maybe. All right. We have Zach with A. Chuck has B. George C. D, E, and F. Daniel's got G. George has H, I, J, K. Daniel's got L. Jake has M. Zach has N. Jake has O. Chuck Wagon with P. Jake has Q. Zach with R. George with S. Chuck has T and U. Zach's got VW. And George has X, Y, Z. What up, Thomas? All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. All right, let's use the Whopper. All right, this is box 1 right here. Box 1. We're going to go ahead and just give it a rip from top to bottom. Ooh, a little basketball love. Oh, you've got questions. I've got the answer. Allen Iverson. Nice pull right there. Allen Iverson, the Hall of Fame guard from Georgetown, quarterback. Let's go. All right, that is going to go out to George. Nice pull, George. That is Beckett on your authentication. Nice photo. All right, George, that'll come your way. Jersey time. Already got one Hall of Famer. Guaranteed to get a second one here. All right, secondary seal right there. Oh, we're staying in the state of Pennsylvania for the third straight time. We've got Rod Woodson. We got Allen Iverson staying in Philly. Eric Lindros. And that's going out to Daniel in Philly. Daniel, congratulations. Eric Lindros coming your way. All right. What did they call the Lindros line? Daniel, do you remember what they called the Lindros line? Something to do with the number 8 or something. Legion of Doom, that's what it was. Legion of Doom, yep. Yeah, Daniel, I looked it up before I saw yours, but you probably typed it before you heard my answer. All right, Legion of Doom, Eric Lindros. Crazy Eights before that. Okay, see, I kind of remembered that one. But I do remember Legion of Doom, too, though. All right, guys, here we go. Funkalicious time. All right. Can we get Jalen Hurts and just go completely Philadelphia? Oh my gosh. Well, I know it's not signed by him. We're going to have to look this up, who the signature is by. But that's Walt Disney. Now, there's no way Walt Disney signed it, but if you don't believe how much of a Walt Disney fan I am, I'm going to show you something here. So we all have personal collections, and I'll look up who that belongs to in a second. But to prove I am a diehard Walt Disney fan, I have that same Funko, but mine's not signed. All right. We got to look up who this is. Is it Walt Disney? It says Walt Disney, but it's obviously not Walt Elias Disney. It almost looks like the last name is going to start with an N. Tom Hanks? Oh my gosh. I'm a huge Tom Hanks fan too, but I don't think it's Tom Hanks. It does not look like Tom Hanks' signature. All right, we're gonna see who this belongs to in a second. This is Beckett authenticated, friends. Now we've got one W. Oh, these are hard to read. Let me see something here. And that is a 686. I couldn't tell if that was 686. I'm getting old, guys. I'm gonna have to get those bifocals or some reading glasses or something. I think it's because they're so small. 053. So small. 2524. And all right, forgive me if I put a 3 or I put a 6. Either a 3 or an 8. Thomas Ian Nicholas. All right, Thomas Ian. I said it looked like an N. All right, Thomas Ian Nicholas. The name sounds familiar. Oh, wow. That's the guy from Rookie of the Year. I don't know why he signed Walt Disney, but he's American Pie, all these American Pie, and Rookie of the Year. I don't know why. Was he in a Walt Disney movie? Disney? Wait, he portrays a young Walt Disney, appears before Walt. He portrays a young Walt Disney during the struggles of early life. All right, well, hey, I love this hit. All right, and Zach. So this is going to come out to you in California, Zach. That's awesome. Walt Disney, signed by Mr. Nicholas, Thomas Ian Nicholas. Very cool. I like that one. Now, I don't know if they made a Rookie of the Year or American Pie. I think that's more in line with who you think of him as, but not gonna lie, love Walt Disney. All right, guys. Well, we got three great hits there. George, Daniel, and Zach each getting a really nice hit. And by the way, Zach, yours is Beckett authenticated. So was the Iverson and then the JSA on the Lindros. All right, so we have ILN. IL and N. We'll say nil. Yeah, Chuck. That's what I just looked it up there. Actually, I don't know if I had have seen that. Welcome from Mickey. Okay, I just saw who's in it, and I definitely did see it. Okay. We just missed it, Candace. All right, NIL. Well, NIL money here. All right, Shauna. Shauna is the only correct guess that I see. Does anybody else see NIL? All right, Shauna. NIL is coming your way. All right, Shauna. Shauna. Where's the pack that I want? Where did I put it? There it is. Shauna. We're going to have 3 options here. Silver, Police, and Toolbox. Silver and Police and Toolbox. Lots of great spots on the site available. Silver, you got it. All right, pass up on the toolbox. Inside of the toolbox was the whammy. All right, you missed out on Brick Heroes. All right, so this is like your very own basketball NBA player in Lego Fig format. All right, then you passed up on the Police. The Police was the monster hit potential. The monster hit at a chance at a Mahomes rookie. All right, that means we are going with Stars and Stripes. Stars and Stripes. All right, 2015 Stars and Stripes. 2015. What's in 2023? Chance at a Skins auto. Chance at a Skins auto. Ooh, a nice rookie in the back. Colt Emerson. All right, this is a good pack. Colt Emerson. Braden Taylor. Zach Agnes. Malcolm Winslow. And then check out your Prism Ethan Holiday. Nice Ethan Holiday right there. All right, nice Prism Ethan Holiday. All right, good pack. Colt Emerson and Ethan Holiday in the same pack. Couple young, good ball players right there. All right. Yeah, a little reminder of what's out there. Not a whole lot at this point. In our full-size helmet, loaded up Falcons, Bengals, Browns, Colts, Jaguars, and Commanders. Getting that full-size love and jersey. In our 3-box break, we just have the Ravens, Bengals, Broncos, and Titans. And this thing is absolutely loaded. Every team's got potential hits, all loaded up. All right, and then we have, there's about 20 spots remaining still in the grab bag. And when I say that this might be the best price grab bag that I've ever done, it really honestly has a chance of being that. Because one person's getting 12 autographs. That's not one, not two, 12 autographs, okay? We're going to have one person getting an autographed Mike Tyson boxing glove. We're going to have a 2-box exclusive baseball break. Someone's getting a multi-sport value pack. Someone's getting an autographed 8x10 photo. And then we got a few other spots that we filled in to a degree with that as well. So, like I said, loaded. All right, guys. It's bat time. No. Bat time. 1 bat. And we got another new case. 2 balls. Everybody out there, I want you to give me 5 players. 5 players. If the player you give me comes out of the bat or balls, you are going to get a $15 gift card. Now, if you guess Frank Thomas and it hits, $10 gift card. Every other player worth $15. Frank Thomas, 10. Just because so many people guess Frank Thomas, that's why. Because it cost me $200 last week. That's why. Go ahead, 5 players, 1 line. And if you like Get Dad Break gift card, go check out the free, absolutely 100% free fantasy football league that we have for the Survivor pool. Every week, you just pick one team. If they win, you move on to the next week. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 through 8 are our possibilities here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't need 9 numbers. We just need 8. There's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. 5 and 4. All right, guys. 5 and 4. All right, so 4 is this guy. We're going to move these over because this is going to be number 5. All right, and we'll take these off. And now we got to figure out the bat. All right, now the bat we have is number 3 on the table. We also have number 4. All right, so 3 and 4 are the possibilities here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Bat 3, the one that's out there. Sticking with what's good. All right, guys. We have Jake with the Diamondbacks, Jose with the Braves, Jake has the Orioles, Brandon's got the Bo Sox, Charlene with the Cubs, Jose's got the White Sox, Charlene with the Reds, Chuck Wagon with the Guards, Matt's got the Rockies, Case with the Tigers and the Astros, David's got the Royals, Daniel with the Angels in the outfield, Charles is in charge of the Dodgers, Chuck Wagon with the Marlins, Chad's got the Brewers, David's got the Twins. Give me 1 second here. We've got Greg with the Mets, Case with the Yanks, Scott has the Athletics, Chuck Wagon with the Phillies, Justin's got the Buccos, Scott with the Friars, Zach Attack with his G-Man, Jose's got the M's, Case with the Cards, Matt's got the Rays, Charles in charge of the Rangers, Mike's got his Jays, and Greg's sitting there nicely with the Nets. All right, guys, I am calling no more guesses. No more guesses. All right, guys. All right. Let's do something here. All right. Here we go. All right, we got good luck baseball. It's a stress ball. Box, let's do this. This was box 4. That was box 5. So we'll go like this. Put that there. Let me put the little note just as a quick reminder for anyone that forgot. All right, so we are sealed up all the way around. We'll take that note off here momentarily. All right, give this a cut, see what we got. When you cut it, it pulls apart much better. Well, maybe not. Ooh, all right. This name I'm probably going to be guessed. He is destroying the baseball the last month. Absolutely. Maybe the best player in baseball the last month. No joke. Very cool. It's even got the Padre logo on it there. 50th anniversary of the Padres. We have El Nino right there. Fernando Tatis Jr. Nice hit right there. Scott. Fernando Tatis Jr. on a Padres authenticated baseball. This is JSA authenticated. Very cool. 50th anniversary Padres baseball. El Nino Fernando Tatis Jr. Man, he went forever without a home run, and now he has been fire lately. All right. Everybody gets Tatis Jr. Going to get $15 Dad Break gift card coming your way. All right, secondary seal right there. Oh, Hall of Famer right here. All right, good boxes. Good boxes. All right. We have Beckett authenticated Major League Baseball Black Baseball Gold Ink. Wade, give me some chicken wing and some cases of beer. Boggs. We got Wade Boggs coming out of there. All right, it's always sunny in Philadelphia, but this time it's even sunnier in Boston. Because Beantown Brandon getting a hit. All right, Beantown, Brandon, Reed Boggs. All right, box five, box five. Let's go. This is the side they want us to open it up on, but you know what? Let's get goofy and go in like this. There we go. Oh, I'm going to be giving out some gift cards tonight. Holy crap. All right, we have outfielder Jose Canseco. Jose Canseco on the hit right there. I should have added him to the to the bounty. All right, Jose Canseco. All right, if you guessed any of these guys, $15 Dad Break gift card coming your way. All right. Let's see, Jeff. I've got you. I'm going to just start at the top. Jeff is getting a $15 gift card. Chuckwagon, a $15 gift card. Let me write your name down. Chuck. All right, Canseco. All right, let's see. Chuck. What up, Jose? Seiko to Kyle. Kyle. Let's see. Not the heck Canseco. To Troy. Troy. Canseco coming your way. I put myself out of business doing this stuff. Go ahead and pre-spend your $15 on buying a grab bag. Jake. Jake has a Conseco. Oh boy. All right, Jake. Oops. David, you've got a Conseco. I can only laugh now. Jose's got Conseco. All right, Jose. Yeah, pre-spend your $15. You'll get replenished it. That's all I can say. And buy 5 grab bags a person. Or buy other spots. Heck of a chance for some stuff in those grab bags tonight, though. Tatis going out to Jesse. Jesse with a Tatis guess. I am giving another $200 away. Holy cow. Candace. Let's see, not Candace. All right, I think that's everybody. I have Jeff, Chuck, Kyle, Troy, Jake, David, Jesse, and Jose. Shauna. I haven't even seen Shauna's guesses. Honestly, Shauna, it doesn't even show up, but whatever. You can have credit. I'm sure you're on here. And then Shauna. Well, that's enough money to stop doing $15 gift cards for tonight. There'll have to be certain players. I'll have to think of a list that if you guess, because everybody likes to guess the same players, and when those hit, send yours to your wife's email. All right. So I want to show you something because I 1,000% believe you, and that's more than 100. But I want to show you what it looks like on my end. Let's look at here. You see better there. There's Jose and there's Kyle. It's shy. This doesn't show up, but totally 1,000%. Like I said, I believe you. Sorry, Greg. Everybody else got one, Greg. It seems like. All right, guys. Let me see what the next break will be here in a second. All right. All right. Let me see if that is filled in. It's not. All right. We'll do that in a bit. Just trying to see the best order of this moving forward here. All right. Let's go in. Let's do the mini helmet. We'll do the mini helmet and we'll do the full size basketball. Don't worry if you don't see your name there yet. I'll get in there. Mini helmet and full size basketball will be the next two breaks. Then I think everything is going to be tied to either selling the spots on the site or on the grab bag. All right, mini helmets. Let me go ahead and just fill those in with some of those orders that came in. Please do bear with me for a second. That's division. And that is, I need north and south. All right, so I think Candace and Victoria are the two that I need to fill in here. All right, Victoria had we had the AL East. I had that in there. That didn't show, but that wasn't the one I was looking at for this. Candace, you bought both. All right, thank you, Candace. Candace bought both and got Ravens. Fill those in now. Rams and Cardinals. All right, thank you, Candace. All right, I'm going to hit refresh on this page. And give me an NFL division if you haven't already. NFL division, put that in the chat. And where did it go? There it went. All right, guys. On the table, we have box one. I also have boxes 2 and 5. 1, 2, and 5 are possibilities here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. All right, box 2. Box number 2, guys. Go grab that. We'll keep one out there for future break here, but box 2 is coming on. Box 1 off. Box 2. Chuck Wagon with the AFC East, Candace, AFC North and South, Michael, the AFC West, Daniel, the NFC East, Jake, the NFC North, Chris, the NFC South, Zach, the NFC West. All right, guys. No more guesses. No more guesses. Let's go in. Let's do this. All right, so it's this box right here, box 2. Get that whopper back out there. Box 2, sealed up. Well, it would there. I was like, where did I put it? Right, they have it upside down. We have a Jacksonville Jaguars hit here. All right, we have running back Maurice Jones-Drew, MJD. That is AFC South on a cool-looking lunar eclipse helmet right there. Lunar eclipse, Jacksonville Jaguars, Maurice Jones-Drew, listed right there, MJD. AFC South. And Candace, last second buy-in and gets the hit. Right, AFC South guesses. Not a single correct guess. Nobody with a correct guess on that. Let's see if we can improve our guessing on the basketball. We know we're going to use box one. All right, it's this guy right there, box one. He's not. Give me an NBA division. NBA division. All right, box one. Last call on those guesses already. Give me an NBA division. Give you guys a second. The last call on that. All right, guys. We have Daniel with the Atlantic. Matt has the Central. Michael with the Southeast. Jake with the Northwest. Zach with the Pacific. And Chad with the Southwest. I am calling no more guesses. All right, guys. No more guesses. Doing one thing on my end, so still giving me a split second to make any updates. All right, guys. Here we go. Get a good luck basketball duck. Quack, quack. Box one. All right, so this seal all the way around. There's our box. Where the heck? This was sealed very bizarrely. I think I'm cutting along these lines right here. Normally this is covering the seal, so that was interesting. All right. There's our basketball. We'll protect. There's a number 21 on here. I think that's going to be a Michael Cooper. I'm going to double check, but I think we might have Laker legend Michael Cooper. All right, let me check. JSA authentication. WIT 623936. It is Michael Cooper. All right, we're hanging on Mr. Cooper. This is going out to the Pacific Zach Attack. All right, Zach, congratulations. Michael Cooper's coming your way, Laker legend. JSA authentication. All right, congratulations, Zach. On the Pacific. Right, Pacific guesses. We have Mr. Widows. We have Candace. We have Charlene. All right, those are the three names I see: Mike, Candace, and Mike slash Charlene. If I'm missing someone, please let me know. Those are the names that I see right now. All right, I'm going to put 3 boxes out there. There'll be 2 hits and 1 whammy. 2 hits and 1 whammy. You're going to be out there. All right, we have some trash, some toolbox, and some babes. All right, 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. All right, Mr. Widows, you are going to get to pick a box of mystery. How about that, Mike? Go ahead, babes, trash, or toolbox. Toolbox it is. You got it. All right, means you passed up on the babes. Inside the babes was a pack of Donruss basketball 24-25. Then you passed up on the whammy. Inside of here was that Brick Hero. So you missed out on the NBA minifig. All right, Mike, you are going to get a pack of Illusions. Illusions basketball. It's all an illusion. All right, Mike, let's see what you're going to get. Paul Millsap, Mikal Bridges, Kawhi Leonard, a parallel of Kevin Love. Chris Paul, and that's Love still in his Cavs uni, so you'll like that. Chris Paul, future Hall of Famer. And Najee Marshall, rookie, not a bad player. Najee Marshall. He's had a good career. Good, solid role player, Najee Marshall. All right, guys. Well, we'll get back. We'll do that basketball after we do our toolbox. Our grab bag. All right. There's only about 14 grab bag spots remaining. Let's go over what's out on the site at this point. All right, full-size helmets. Still in the full size. We have the Bengals. We have the Colts. The Jaguars. That's it. Bengals, Colts, and Jaguars. Some really good hits out there. Bengals, Colts, and Jaguars. Obviously, one of the headliners right there is a Bengal and Jamar Chase. Bengals, Colts, Jaguars. Let's do it. Colts have a headliner too, it looked like. I thought I saw a Colt. I am blind. It was not a Colt. All right. In our mini helmet, jersey, and 16x20 photo, we have the Ravens. That's it. Whoever buys that Ravens spot, I will give you a 2025 Absolute Pack. 2025 Absolute Pack. Whoever buys that Ravens spot. All right. It's a gravity pack. When you buy that Ravens spot, you'll get one. And we'll break that and open next. And then I said about 14 spots remaining in our grab bag. And this one is loaded. Someone's going to get 12 autographed photos. That's right, 12 autographed photos. Someone's going to get an Everlast autographed Mike Tyson boxing glove. 2 people are going to get autographed baseballs. Someone's going to get an autographed value pack, or hobby pack, I should say. Not guaranteed to get auto, but almost every pack has an auto and or slab. Someone's going to get an autographed photo. So this bag loaded for the value, absolutely loaded. And then we have the full size. Everything else sold out. I'm going to get this one ready here because I just need to sell that Raven spot, and we're going to do it. All right, so don't worry if you don't see your name. I'm going to have to refresh this here shortly. But let me get the new case out there. All right, like I said, there's a few spots I'm going to have to refresh to put out there, so it's still going to take a moment to go ahead. Someone purchased that spot, and they're going to get this pack right here. Absolute. I'll put 2 out there. They get their choice. Give them a choice. Ooh, well, you might not want that one. I don't know. That one or this one. All right, we're going to figure out which photo we're going to use in our break. All right, so let me see something on my end. Well, we'll just start numbering. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Can you see number 10? Yes, you can. All right, we'll figure out the photo, and then I think someone might have bought that spot. But if you didn't buy that spot, that's okay. I still love you. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 times. Well, 7 times. That's 70. I don't know. 7 times 10. Who can't talk? 5, 6, and 7. Box 2, guys. Box number 2. And it's this one right here. Can't push. There we go. Right button is that one. Box number 2. If I had the wrong one out earlier, I apologize. But this is the correct one. Box 2. All right. Now we got to figure out the mini helmet and the jersey. Mini helmet and the jersey. All right. Mini helmet 1 and 5 are possibilities. 1 and 5. 1 is the placeholder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Box 1. All right, so we're going to stick with box 1. That's this guy right there. Jersey 2's on the table. We also have jersey 4, 6, and 9. 2, 4, 6, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. All right, box down. Let me grab box number 9. All right, so box 9. That guy. Box 2. We'll save that for later. All right. 1, 9, and 2. All right, I got to fill in these spots that have come in since we have started. So please bear with me. This will take a moment or 3. But I know you're out there. You're busy anyway buying that last spot that you wanted to get for tonight. What up, Dudley? Dudley, you're going to get that pack, I think. Let me take care of that in a couple minutes. Just get caught up here. All right. Matt, you have the Rams and Commanders in this one. I already have that in there. Greg has the Steelers. We also in the other break have the Titans and Chargers. Thank you, Greg. Jesse, you have the Broncos. I'm not going to worry about your grab bag just yet because I'm going to have to put those in order. But you have the Broncos. Dudley, you've got the Titans. Dudley got the Falcons in a different break. Do we still have that spot? Is that spot still out there? Yes, we do. We still have the Ravens. That Raven spot is still out there. I thought that was Dudley. Raven spot is still out there, guys. We can fill that spot. That'd be awesome. Raven spot is still out there. Like I said, someone will get an absolute pack of Gravity 2025 to fill in that spot as well. Browns, let's see. Just making sure I got everything on here. I think I had Case. I'm thinking it's Case and Bengals. Ooh. Did I not sell the Raiders? Well, oh, I did. Raiders to Greg. All right, so Greg had the Raiders. Who had the Bengals? Did I miss that? Bengals. Was that Mike? It was Mike. Mike had the Browns in this. All right. Someone coming in with that spot? Nate. No. All right, still got that spot. Ooh, you have an order coming in right now. Dudley. It was Dudley. All right, Dudley, that is your grab bag. Thank you, Dudster. All right, let me hit refresh. All right. Dudley, you get your choice of left or right. This is left. That is right. All right, Dudley, thank you kindly. I'm right. All right, Dudster. That is yours. We'll take the left one out of here. All right, Dudley. A little gravity. All right, Dudley, you are going to get a Tyrone Tracy, Xavier Leggett, Mike Evans, and then nice rookie, Kinshawn Judkins rookie, and Oladejo rookie. But you got three vets, parallel Quinshawn Judkins, and Mr. Oladejo. All right, Dudster, rookie running back parallel. Had a couple nice games last year. All right, friends. Let's get that football out here. Let's start with the mini helmet box 1, 9, and 2. I want everybody out there. I didn't even ask for it. Sorry about that. Real quickly, one NFL team. Everybody that guesses correctly a team will get a box. If we have more than 3 people, I'll just put packs out there. We'll do it like that. 3 people or more. One team. You got 28 seconds to give me a team. Go ahead. Actually, I'll give you slightly more. And I'll go in and grab some of those names that I got to fill in here. So why don't we do that? So you just give me one NFL team. While you do that, I'm going to fill in some of these names. All right. Clay, I got you with a couple grab bags. David, I've got you with a grab bag. Troy, I've got you with a grab bag. Chuck has 3 grab bags. Let me get a couple more. You're giving me one NFL team. I'm going to grab a couple more of these names, and then I'll be not completely caught up, but we'll be close enough that we'll be ready to roll. And we'll finish in this break here. Give me one NFL team. All right, so here I got Victoria. Victoria with 2 grab bags. Daniel, what up, Daniel, with a couple grab bags. My daughter starts school on Tuesday. Anybody else? Kids already back in school or starting soon? Charlene's got 2 grab bags. Janice, I already got you in there with your spots. Matt has a grab bag. Now, Greg, I think I put you in already, but just to be safe, that means yes, I did. Jake has 3 grab bags. 1, 2, and 3. All right, we'll get the rest of those here in a moment. All right, no more guesses, guys. Good luck. Let's go. Box 1, quack, quack. This is our sealed up stuff. Looking good. Well, look at this. Look at that. The Fonz. Henry Winkler. Henry Winkler Fonz. All right. This is from The Waterboy. The Waterboy movie. The Fonz. Right there. Henry Winkler. We're going to razz this off. All 32 teams are going to have an equal chance at the Henry Winkler. The Fonz. All right. Very cool. Coach Klein. Candace. All right, we're gonna razz that one off, guys. Box 9. There we go. This one having us cut through. Never quit. Oh, we're getting a couple we're gonna razz off. All right, never quit. This is Rudy. 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 All right, so we're gonna razz off the Fonz and Rudy Rudiger. All right, so we're gonna razz off 2 of those. So 2 different teams are going to get an item for sure. All right, because we're going to put all teams and do them 7 times. Top 2 teams will get those spots. All right, here we go. I don't know if there's any in this series that we razz off or not for the photo. Here we go. First one from the case. Oh, the GOAT, Joe Montana. Joe Montana. Zach, there you go. Zach is a diehard Niners fan. Getting the GOAT before we knew what a GOAT was. That is a golden signature on the Joe Montana, a former teammate of Rudy Rudiger, by the way, at Notre Dame. All right, Joe Montana. Congratulations. Huge hit right there. That is going to be JSA on the authentication. All right, Joe Montana. Gold signature, too. Popping. Yes, he did. There is a large contingent of the Notre Dame guys that did not like Rudy, which I guess they didn't hate him at the time. They just didn't like that he was kind of a nobody from what I understand at the time, and I guess a lot of people hate how much fame he got after from it. That's kind of where I think that story stands. I don't know if they hated Rudy as a teammate at the time. I think that's kind of where it stands. But hey, don't blame anybody in that other than the people that made the movie and the guy that wrote the book. All right, guys. All 32 teams going into random.org. Top name is going to get, take Jake's name out of there. Top name is going to get the Fonz, the Henry Winkler autographed mini helmet. The second team is going to get the Rudy jersey. All right, so both are going to get a chance here. Top name, Henry Winkler. Second name, Rudy. There's 5. There's 6. One more makes it 7 times. So we've got top 2. Eagles and Titans. All right, Eagles and Titans. Oh, my. All right, Eagles and Titans. All right, so Titans Dudley coming in late, getting the Titans. And then Eagles, Daniel. So, Daniel, you're going to get the Henry Winkler. Henry Winkler's coming to you, Daniel. Congratulations. Beckett authenticated. And then the Rudy jersey, Titans, and that is Dudster. All right, let me mark these down. Rudy, and then Eagles. Henry Winkler mini helmet. And then Zach with the monster hit. So here's the thing with the blind side Michael Orr. Supposedly, when they made the movie based on what they were told were true stories, though. So that's the thing that's really weird about the Michael Orr, like the NFL part. I can't tell you about the background part. I've heard that that's not true, but the NFL part, the second half, or a lot of it, from what I understand, they actually made based on what they were told or what the Blindside movie. I think the book was something. They made it based on what they were told. So I think Daniel Dudley got that one. Daniel got the Dudley got that Rudy. So I think he's gonna be good on that one. Or are you trying to get another one, Dudley? Or did I miss out on that? Did I mess up? I just want to make sure I got everything right. All right. We have Eagles, Niners, and Titans for giveaways. Oh, okay. Yeah, just let me know. You guys, one of you, Dan, you could send me a quick message, and I'll connect you guys. I didn't know if I misunderstood. Sorry about that. I'm not trying to misdirect you. Eagles. All right, Charlene with the Niners guess. I think Charlene is the only correct guess. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I do see Charlene as the only correct guess. All right, Charlene had the only correct guess. My, from what I can see at least. Time to start a revolution. All right, Charlene. We have gingerbread, we have golden egg, and we have the butterfly, Charlene. Yeah, either you Dudley or whoever, just message me and I'll remind me. That, Greg, I don't even think you told me that much story in the email. I didn't know about that one. Charlene going with the egg. All right, Charlene, that means you passed up on the flower power. Inside the flower was the revolution. All right, so we missed out on the revolution. And then we passed up on gingerbread. Inside of gingerbread was the huge potential 2017 Elite Pack. Nice, so 2017 Elite. All right. Charlene, that means we know we're getting a whammy. Whammy! Inside of here is This Is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween! All right, you're getting an itty bitty Funko Pop. All right, itty bitty Funko Pop from The Nightmare Before Christmas. You're itty bitty Funko. Look at this. How about a little Jack Skeleton? Jack Skeleton right there. Nice. Congratulations. That'll be coming your way. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween. You are welcome. All right, cheers. Brewski too. All right. See, I don't think it's underrated anymore. I think in the 90s you could say that, Thomas. Honestly, since like 2005, I don't even think you can call it underrated anymore. Which I'm not saying is a bad thing. I just don't think it belongs in that same category. But it is a tremendous movie. All right, guys. Give me 1 second on my end. But I get what your comment meant. Four Loco. They ain't the same Four Locos they sold 10 years ago, that's for sure. All right, what did I want to do? Oh, I do. I know. Give me 1 second here. Just got to make one update on the site. This will take just a split second. All right. On the site, here's our upcoming break schedule. Full size helmet. Just have the Bengals, Colts, and Jaguars available. Bengals, Colts, and Jaguars. And there's like 10 spots. I didn't count exactly, but around 10 spots in the grab bag. All right. Every spot you guys buy at this point, starting at 11:44, so it'll be 11:45, whatever. There's a bonus in play here. All right, and it's a spectacular bonus. All right, so buy your spots now. Where's the right button? Uh, we'll just push that button. When I say spectacular, I mean spectacular. Someone is going to get an autographed 8x10 football photo. That's right, autographed football photo. Every spot you buy starting now from the grab bag or the website, or the full size helmet, will get you a chance at that autographed 8x10 football photo. Some of the huge names on there: John Elway, Jordan Love, Joe Montana, Justin Herbie, Dan Marino, Bo Jackson, Barry Sanders, and we have. It's hard to see. I think it's Jerome Bettis, though. Nico Horner. No, I don't think he is related. But Nico Horner is a tremendous defensive infielder. The Four Locos aren't as crazy dumb as they were 10 years ago when it was. Because now they don't have the same. If I could be correct, maybe Pennsylvania changed it and other states didn't, but I know Pennsylvania made them change the formula because people were dying drinking it, something like that. All right, give me a second here. I'm going in and I'm just updating some of the spots that have come in since we got started. So don't mind me. Uh, Enjoy yourselves while I do this. All right, so Justin, what up, Justin? Hope you're staying warm in sunny California. Justin, you've got a grab bag spot. Would love to go back to California. I'd love to visit San Diego. That's like a bucket list place. I know it's not where you live, Justin, but just saying, never been. And everybody says that the weather is next to perfect from what I've been told by Marvel people. Good people are. Jesse, I have you three grab bags and that Broncos spot. Matt, another grab bag. Dudster with a grab bag. Remember, each spot you buy gives you a chance at that autographed 8x10 photo as a bonus. Dudley, I had you there. I'm going to get these in there. Dudley, Mike, Case. Thank you guys for buying these spots, by the way. Mike Widows, Dudley, Mike. Don't forget, if you haven't yet, sign up for the Fantasy Football Survival League that I have on the website. Like I said, it is completely free. And we had a lot of fun doing it last year. You just pick a team. If your team wins that week, you move on to the next week, and then someone's going to get $250 worth of Dad Breaks gift cards, which can't beat that, obviously. Mike, I've got you with the Commanders. Thank you, Mike. Widows. Case with a couple in the grab bag. Mike with a spot in the grab bag. Tomorrow, I have this long, long work day. I'm gonna be working till about 10 o'clock at night, and I start my day super early. As you guys, many of you, I've told you I get up at like 5 something in the morning after these long nights. But tomorrow I'm working till like 10 o'clock because school I work for, we're doing an event at a independent league baseball game in Washington, Pennsylvania. So doing that in the evening. So just a long day. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. I love baseball, even independent baseball. I love, and I get to spend time with our school's families at it. But long day. So you won't see too much action from me tomorrow, guys, with work with this stuff. So just a 411 on that. I'll try to hit everybody up with emails that they ask for and stuff like that tonight. All right. Don't forget, every spot you buy right now gets you a chance at that giveaway there. That autographed 8x10 football photo. All right. So at this point, I think, yep. All right. I think we have, I'm going to throw it. There's about 10 spots, I think, in the grab bag. And there's just one spot in our football break. All right, full size helmet break. Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville Jaguars. Jersey and helmet break. Jaguars had a few names in there. I guess they weren't listed in one of those, quote unquote headliners right there. But Jaguars last spot. I will give another one of those. Whoever buys the Jaguars, they'll get a chance at that autographed 8x10 photo. Plus, they're going to get a 2025 Absolute Football Gravity Pack. So, putting the Gravity Pack out there right now. We're going to do that break next, although Help Center for Google Sheets, that's not good. Well, that was weird. All right, so we're going to do this full size helmet next. So someone's got to buy that Jaguar spot. You not only will you get a chance, you'll get a chance at this autograph photo. All right, you know what? Here's the deal. Since I said, how about this? This is kind of crazy because I messed up tonight. The guy that bought the Green Bay Packers in the full size helmet, the guy that bought the Green Bay Packers, he backed out in the full size. I forgot to list it in the grab bag. That was my bad. So every spot that since that 11:45. So if you bought a spot since 11:45, you're gonna get a chance at this photo. You're also gonna get a chance. Someone's gonna get that Packer spot in the full size. It's this one, not the one we're gonna do next. But each spot that you buy will get you a chance at that Packer spot as well. So I'm gonna give away that Packer spot, and I'm gonna give away this autographed 8x10 photo. And whoever buys the Jaguar spot gets a chance at both of those. And they're guaranteed this pack right here of Absolute Football Gravity 2025. Oh, yeah, Westchester. So, Troy, to give you an idea about Westchester, have you ever heard of QVC? QVC is actually headquartered in Westchester, Pennsylvania. So, that television station sells like a lot of crap that your mom or your wife or somebody probably bought. Yep, that's where they're headquartered, out that way. All right, Jesse. Jesse coming up with the Jaguar spot. And remember, each spot you buy, so there's grab bag spots. Buy those grab bag spots because everything's tied to those at this point. Gives you a chance at all those giveaways I was talking about. All right, Jesse, this is your autographed photo right there. Chuck Wagon. I'll have to hit you and Daniel up when I'm out in Philly next. Whether you guys have a drink or not, we could go and watch a Phillies game sometime or an Eagles game. All right. Jesse, you're going to get an Amon-Ra St. Brown, Derrick Henry, Lad McConkey. You have a rookie, Trey Harris, parallel rookie. Little Trey Harris parallel rookie love. And a rookie of Jack Sawyer. Jack Sawyer, Ohio State's finest. Jack Sawyer. All right, Jesse. I did not. That's pretty cool that you went there. We used to take our students at our school on field trips to QVC. It's like one of those career path things until, because I worked for the school I work at now for almost 20 years. Ever since I left working in baseball, I've pretty much worked there. And until COVID, QVC used to do tours on air and all that stuff. Yeah, they're in tough times for QVC at this point, though. All right, guys, we got to figure out the jersey and the helmet. Well, jersey we know. Jersey, this is the last jersey. We know it's going to be box 5. This guy right here, box 5. We don't know which helmet. We have 86 in the back of the den, 70 on the table. So 70 on the table. My wife, so we should go to Lancaster to go to that QVC outlet after. It was so much better after they renovated it. It used to be the junk outlet, and we used to call it the junk outlet. And then they renovated it and became then actually a good outlet. But yeah, my dad's from Lancaster, so we used to go out there all the time to it. There's 5 or 6, 7 times. But we went to the QVC store a few times. My wife, at our old house, when we lived in Plum, she used to buy way too much from QVC. All right, I need to refresh this. Hopefully this works. Sorry. Technology. So, ooh, there it is. It's working. Okay. Yeah, so this is my grandparents used to go to Downingtown all the time. Like I said, from New Holland, Pennsylvania, Lancaster. Used to go to Downingtown all the time. My grandmother's aunt Used to live in Downingtown. So now Havertown, is that where the Havertown Library is? Or no, Haver Ford. I think it's called the Haver Ford Library. I'm going to be in the Haverton Ford, something like that. I'm going to be at their library for an event at my school in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. Haverton Ford Library, something like that. I don't know. All right, guys. For this, I forgot. Go ahead, buy a spot. Get right now. Give me a team, one team. If it comes out of either of these boxes, you're going to get a box of mystery. Every single person, 3 or more people get it. We'll put packs out there, but give me a team. If it comes out of either box of mystery your way. Everybody that buys a spot, it's going to be like a 1 in 15 chance, give or take. 1 in 15 chance out of this autographed 8x10 photo and the Packer spot in the full size helmet. Packer spot's a good spot. Really, that's awesome. Well, Dan must be doing pretty good. That's awesome. Hopefully, you were in the Peasers and at least able to rely on that down the road too. Though my parents were both teachers. My dad's parents and grandparents were teachers as well. So I'm not a teacher. I have a odd job, but being in having parents in education definitely helps. All right, guys, no more guesses. All right, let's use. I can't use that. I got to use Spoonie. Mrs. Spoonie needs to get some an arm lift. Here we go. Let's go. Box 5. Last one from this case. Last one. Box 5. All right. Wilson. Wilson. We have Tyree Wilson on the Raiders. Tyree Wilson Raiders jersey. That is Case. Case on the hit. Tyree Wilson. All right, Case. Congratulations. First hit of the night for you. Tyree Wilson. Thomas, thank you for asking. First of all, how is your mom? And second of all, I think my mom's doing all right now. Luckily, she's got 3 siblings. She's really close with. She has a twin sister and another sister that lives in Ohio. They actually were in Ohio at a heritage festival. Her and her twin sister went out there to Columbus this weekend, and she's up in Edinburgh / Erie, Pennsylvania, with her twin sister. I think until tomorrow. All right. Thank you. But I think she's doing pretty good overall. She really struggled, I'd say, half a month after my dad passed, and then through about month 2.5, really struggling. I struggled that first week a lot, way more than anybody that first week. But I think that my grieving process, working the way it did, has helped me afterwards. But everybody has said it hits you at weird times, and my gosh, does it hit you at weird times? Oh man, does it hit you at weird times? Especially with all the baseball games I've gone to this summer. Going to Cincinnati, going to Chicago, it's hit me at times. And all right, guys, here we go. Box 70. Let's just give it a rip. Thank you. And like I said, I hope your mom's doing well as well. I know you said it's a slow and steady recovery. And then speaking of doing well, I hope that Shauna is doing well. Shauna also said it's going to be a slow and steady recovery. I vote that we don't have to ever recover from anything ever again. That's what I vote for. You can vote for something else, but that's my pick. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. All right. Oh, we got a Hall of Famer. Now, what team? This guy played for 4 teams, but is very famous for one of them. But he signs helmets for a lot of these teams. Is it going to be his OG? Oh, it is. It's his OG. It's his original. From the Houston Oilers, we have Hall of Fame quarterback Warren Moon. Warren Moon on the hit right there. Love it. Love the helmet. Oilers, great logo. Beautiful, beautiful helmet right there. That's what we're talking about, Matt. Nice hit, Matt. Oh, I bet, Sean. And then I don't know if your recovery involves like being allowed to eat normal food, but just having that luxury, if it does allow you to eat normal food, is something so like one thing I've realized, and then it's just when you're in the hospital and you can't eat normal foods, and then you're able to, you really appreciate it. Greg, I'm waiting. I think I know what you're gonna say, Greg. You do have the Titans, Greg. You do. That's on me. Greg has the Titans, so that is my bad. I don't know. Hey, you copy and paste 10 million times like I do, and that could happen. Yep, Greg, it's you. This is a Greg hit. So that's my bad. This is Greg's hit. All right, so this is my bad. You see here, Greg's hit. And because I gave Matt false hopes, even though he didn't buy the spot, it always would go to the correct person. Well, I don't know why I'm putting it away. Greg, you got to see your hit. Greg, there is your hit. Greg, that's coming your way. Music City Miracle, we're not thinking about that. That's going to go to Greg. And then Matt, the false hopes. I apologize, Matt. I don't know if Matt's even watching it right now, but Matt, the false hope is going to get you something out of this, though. All right, Matt. I got to give you an autograph somehow. Do I have any hobby packs up here? All right. This is going to be for Matt. Matt, that's an autographed hobby pack from this year's draft class. Matt P. That's my brother's initials, by the way. Matt, his name is Matt. I'll say Pierce. All right, Matt, this is for the false hope. You didn't have the Titans. I apologize. Um, that's on me. Greg got the hit. Thank you for Greg for noticing that. That's why we go over these things. Matt, this is going to be your replacement, though. A little something. Autograph coming out here. Rachel Fasson, LT Overton, Cade Klubnik. You're going to skip the auto. CJ Allen, Scooby Dooby Doo Williams, Deshaun Jones. Your auto. Peak performer, Samuel Okunlua. Samuel Okunlula. All right, those cards coming your way, Matt. Yeah, when my dad passed, my fur baby definitely helped me get through that time too. So I can't argue with this theory, this philosophy, this thought process. All right, Jesse's in there. Shirley, and I've got you with an additional grab bag. Greg, an additional grab bag. I get it. Tough to fill these last ones. 8 spots. 8 spots remain. I apologize. That's a lot more than we want to have to deal with. Nope, 7 spots. I apologize again. 7 spots remain. All right, 7 spots remain. Each spot's going to give you a chance at The autographed 8x10. So you're gonna have like a 1 in 15, 1 in 14, something like that chance of an autographed 8x10. Same odds. Green Bay Packers spot I'm giving away. The person I meant to put it in the grab bag, I didn't, so I'm going to give it away. Someone bought this spot at the end since in the last 20 minutes so far. Can have a chance at the Packers spot as well. They could get a full size helmet essentially almost for free. Plus, you'll get your spot in the break as well. All right, give me a second here. I got to figure out the. Well, I'm missing someone that bought a spot in here, and I just want to make sure I get caught up correctly. Greg, Darlene, Daniel, Clay, Jose, Nate, Dudley, Mike, Ace, Mike. That's Mike, yeah. Dudley, Matt, Jesse, George, Justin, Jake, Matt, Charlene, Daniel, Victoria, Chuck Wagon, Troy, Clay, and David. All right, I think that's everything. I just got to make sure I figure out who's got how many spots. Clay 2, Troy 1, Chuck has 3, Victoria 2, Daniel 2, Charlene 2, Matt 1, Jake 3, Justin 1, George, I have you at 2, Jesse. Let me make sure that that's 2 and 1. I think I have you for 2 and 1. Let me make sure 2 and 1. Okay, yep. That's it. Then we got Matt with 1. Matt. Let's see. Jesse. Jesse. Okay. Jesse, Matt, Dudley. Mike, I might have you off. Mike, I have you at 2. Let's see if Mike has 2. Yep, I got Mike with 2. Case has 2. And then I have Mike again with another one. Dudley, I just have you with 1. Let me make sure that's correct, Dudley. Nope, Dudley had 2. That's where I was off. All right, Dudley had 2. And that's the downside of this is you sometimes miss one here or there. All right. Troy and Mike Evans. Mike Evans with 5 and Troy with 1. I think I think are we sold out? We might be sold out. Mike Evans 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we have one spot. I could be wrong. We might have one spot remaining. Yes, we have one spot remaining. All right, Mike Evans, you bought 5. You're going to get a little something. All right, I have one spot remaining in the grab bag. One spot remaining. I am going to give that spot a little bonus gift. And Mike Evans, you bought 5 here at the end. You're going to get a little bonus gift as well. All right. Last 2 spots. Mike Evans, they're 2024 score packs. 2024 score. Mike Evans, you're going to get, I'm going to give Mike Evans this one. And whoever buys this last spot, very last spot out there, will get the other one. All right. So Mike Evans, I'm going to give you the one. I don't know which one I said, but you're going to get the one on the left. All right, this is going to be yours, Mr. Evans. Bought 5 there at the end. Thank you. All right, Mike Evans. Good rookie in the back. Richard Dent. A Navarro Bowman. How about a little Dak Prescott, league leader? A parallel rookie of Dylan Johnson. Dylan Johnson rookie. And how about a Joe Alt rookie? Great lineman. All right, I think someone might have bought that last spot. Dudley, yeah, I think I got you for 3. 1. Yep, I got you for 3, Dudley. Sorry, I just as I read it, I might say things weird. Greg, that last one, I appreciate you, my friend. Greg, I'm going to give you that last pack right there. All right, Greg, this is yours. All right, Greg, you are going to get a Justin Tucker, a Austin Hooper, Chris Carter, a parallel. Hey, there's Warren Moon in the Seahawk jersey. Just talked about him. We pulled him. How about get him? Warren Moon. And then here's your rookie. Interesting rookie right now. Braylon Allen. Braylon Allen, rookie. Interesting player with all the stuff that's going on up there or over there, down there, wherever you live in New York with Reese Hall. What's up, Jose? Troy, do I have two? You probably do. Troy, I have you. One, two. Yep, I have you with two, Troy. All right, guys. For those that aren't familiar with how this works, I will bring you into the fold. We have all these names, and they're going to line up with spots here on the left-hand side. I'm going to copy these, and then we're going to paste them into random.org, and they're going to come back here, and they're going to line up with what you see on the screen here. Someone's going to get that Tyson glove. Someone's going to get 12 autographs, and we're going to have all those giveaways. Let me do those giveaways here in about 2 minutes. After I do this, I'll do those giveaways as promised as well. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Troy, you are going to get the top spot all the way down to Dudley. All right, let me copy this, and then we're going to go in, and I'm going to show you how this works. All right, Troy, you're going to get the Gorge Value Pack. Mike is going to get the 8x10. Dudley, the autograph glove. Daniel is going to get a box of 12 autograph photos. Jake, the Diamondbacks. And it's going to work its way all the way down here to Jose. We got Michael, and these are going to fill in. David with the Dolphins, that's his team. Down to Greg and Dudley with these divisional spots. So we're going to fill these in. But first things first, let's start out with the Tyson glove. All right, Tyson glove. Dudley, congratulations, Dudster. An autograph, Mike Tyson boxing glove. How cool is that? All right, Dudley, this is going to be coming your way. JSA authenticated. Congratulations, Dudley. Mike Tyson autograph boxing glove for Dudley. All right, let me just mark this down on my end. All right, now we got to look at that autographed box of photos. All right, here we go. There are 12 autographed photos in here. All of them are coming Daniel's way. That's right, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 12. Let's see. Now, some of these might be names we don't remember, but they're all going to be authenticated as well. 12 of them. And let's see if we can pull you a headliner as well. All right, here we go. Daniel. All right, our first one, New York Yankee autograph photo. This is going to be Dan Geese. Dan Geese on your first autograph photo, Dan Geese, Yankee. All right, your second one, Tim Fortagano. Fortagano. Tim Fortagano. All right, that's your second one, Tim Fortagano. All right, our next one, Bill Fahey. Bill Fahey. Sorry, Bill Fahey. Bill Fahey is our next autograph photo. Bill Fahey. All right, how about Jerry Don Gleaton? All right, there's another name I remember. Jerry Don Gleaton. Jerry Don Gleaton. We have Tom Grieve. Tom Grieve. It will later go on and coach. Tom Grieve. Here is Mike Garman. Mike Garman. No GPS needed to find this one. Mike Garman on the auto. This is going to be Ed Farmer. Ed Farmer on your next auto. Ed Farmer. We have Tom Holler. Tom Holler on your next auto. Tom Holler, San Francisco Giant great. Tom Holler. Holler back now. All right. Rico Petrocelli. Rico Petrocelli. He actually had a decent career. Rico Petrocelli. We are now looking at Tommy Davis. Tommy Davis. Tommy Davis. Oh, your last one. You're going to be in love with the big hit. You are going to be in love, Daniel, with your big hit. Here's Cal Abrams. Look at your hit right here to end it. Robin Roberts. There we go. Hall of Famer Robin Roberts right there. That's the one we're talking about. I got to meet Robin Roberts. 1996 All-Star game. But there we go. Robin Roberts. There we go. All right. Robin Roberts is the one you were looking for. Congrats. Daniel. All right. Let me work this down. All right. It is time for the autograph 8x10 photo. And that one went to, I believe it was Mike. Let me double check though. That was Mike Widows. And there's one left. So, Mike, the autograph photo that's in here is the one that Mike's going to get. It is box 9. All right, Mr. Widows, box 9. Let's do it. Let's give it a little baseball tap. Why not? A little baseball tap. Box 9 from Mr. Widows. Not a baseball photo, though, but Pittsburgh Steeler great. The late Mike Wagner. Mike Wagner right there. Super Bowl champion Mike Wagner. All right, Mike, you're going to be familiar with that name. AFC North fan, Mike Wagner. All right, we'll mark that down. All right. Now I've got to go and I've got to pull the. All right, Troy. I have 2 packs for you to choose from, left or right, Troy. Troy's got to pick left or right for his Gold Rush value pack. All right, you got it. Left it is. Put your name on that. Take this one off. All right, Troy. We'll give it a baseball tap. Why not? All right, Troy. Definitely have something slabbed in here. All right, your first one. Nothing huge. Oh my, 2 autos in here. 2 autos in here. All right. All right. Your first one, nothing huge. Spencer Rattler rookie. Spencer Rattler rookie. Your next one. How about an autographed baseball out of 20? Jake Lemoyne. Jake Lemoyne. Autographed baseball out of 20. Jake Lemoyne. Autographed USA baseball out of 20. Jake Lemoyne. Really cool. And it says, thanks. Thanks, okay. I think is what it says. Is the inscription. All right, your next one, Troy. Here's a former Heisman Trophy winner, or at least finalist. I think he's a winner. I could be wrong. Could have been a finalist. I think winner. Matt Leinart. Matt Leinart, autographed rookie. Beckett 10 on a Matt Leinart autographed rookie. Score rookie Beckett 10. All right, so we have a Matt Leinart rookie, autograph, a Jake Lemoyne autograph rookie baseball slab, and then we have the Spencer Rattler. You are welcome. All right, let me mark that down for you, Troy. You're welcome. Fourth die pack. All right, now I need to go back. Give me 1 second. All right, just give me a moment. I'm going to go in and I'm going to put all the names that have a chance here at those 2 giveaways now. All right, so let me just go ahead and type this all up. All right. All right, so here's the way this is going to work. Top name is going to get this autographed football photo. The second name, after doing 7 times, is going to get the Packers in the full-size helmet break. All right, so the Packers in the full-size helmet will do the second name, top name, the autographed 8x10 photo. All right, so 2 people getting something here. These are the spots that came in since 11:45 p.m. Eastern. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, top 2 names will get something. 6 and 7 time. Daniel's getting the autographed photo, and Jose is going to get the Packers. All right, Jose, you're going to get the Packers in the spot. So you see where I say it's Packers. That's going to be yours. And then Daniel, this is going to be your autographed 8x10 photo. Let's just get right into it, Daniel. Autographed football photo. Quack, quack. Let's see if we can pull you a heater. Daniel, you are getting a legendary photo. This may be my favorite photo of all time. How about that? Y.A. Tittle. Y.A. Tittle, the bloody face and all, at Forest Field against the Steelers. Y.A. Tittle coming your way. All right, Y.A. Tittle, Hall of Famer. That'll be yours, Daniel. All right. I now have to fill in those other spots, so give me a second to go in and do that. Bear with me just a moment. Thank you guys for your patience and for breaking with me. Please, if there's anything I can do to give back, join that fantasy football. It's the least I can do for giving back to the Dad Break community. So check that out. Fantasy Football Survivor League. I know we had a lot of fun doing that last year, so check that out. It's the least I can do. Yeah, that's one of my all-time favorite photos too, Dudster. All right, let me fill in these spots here. All right, we have Cardinals. Oh, I gotta put this. Give me 1 second. Cardinals, Bengals, Browns. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. All right, so I got Mr. Evans with the Cardinals. I've got Clay and Justin with the Bengals and Browns. Charlene and Jose with the Packers and Texans. I've got Jake, Jose, and David with the Chargers, Rams, and Dolphins, respectively. Victoria has the Seahawks. Michael and Jake will have the Titans and the Commanders. All right, and then Greg is going to have the AL Central. And Dudley, the AL West. All right, guys. Let's do those two baseball spots real quick in that divisional break. All right, everybody out there, give me one Major League Baseball division. One Major League Baseball division. Go ahead, let me hit refresh on this. If you guess the division correctly, get a chance here to Box of Mystery. Baseball division. I got box 1 on the table. We also have 5 and 6. 1, 5, and 6 for our baseball division. All right, so 1, 5, 6, 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Box 1, the guy that's out there, we're going to stick with it. All right, guys. Victoria's got the AL East. Greg's got the AL Central. Dudster, the AL West. Chuck went the NL East. Clay, the NL Central. And Zach Attacks in the NL West. All right, friends. I'm going to call no more guesses. Let's get right into this. See what we got. Let's go. All right, box 1. Quack, quack. Good luck, baseball. Doc. Box 1. There's that seal on that side, this seal on that side. Let's give it a cut. See what we got. Seeing some blue. Seeing some blue. Number 3. Number 3. We have Evan Longoria. Tampa Bay Ray, one of the greatest Rays, probably the greatest Ray to ever play, thanks to someone getting in a little trouble. Evan Longoria, Tampa Bay Rays. Victoria is victorious. All right, Victoria. Evan Longoria coming your way with the Rays. There we go. Evan Longoria. True, I'm not sure. Sorry, I'll have to look at that in a bit. Evan Longoria. Just have 3 breaks left, though, here. All right, AL East for the guesses. Nobody with an AL East guess. Nope, yep, Clay. All right, Clay. Victoria gets the hit, Clay gets the guess. All right, Victoria and Clay. Let's put that. All right, so you are using Victoria and Clay, 50-50 chance at an auto hobby pack or a whammy. All right, 50-50 chance at an auto hobby pack or a whammy. All right, Clay. You're either going to get an auto or a whammy. Make sure you guys message me so I can get you in contact with each other. Or do you already have, Daniel, do you already have Dudley's contacts? Silver, you got it. All right. Means you passed up on the gold, and inside the gold was the big time potential. A guaranteed auto hobby pack and or 1 auto, 1 mem, or 2 autos. All right, so we missed out on that. That means, Clay, you are going to get the whammy. And inside of here, is your very own pack of Looney Tunes playing cards. That's all, Doc. All right, Looney Tunes playing cards. All right, Clay, those bad boys coming your way. Sounds good, good. Daniel. All right. We're not going to do baseball just yet, but I want to change this so it says the right thing. So bear with me just a moment. This will be the one we do next. All right. We are going to do football. And bear with me. I'm going to hit refresh. I want you to give me 5 NFL players. 5 NFL players. Everybody that guesses correctly, $15 dad break gift card because I'm dumb. Because I'm not bright. I like punishment. I like pain. I like giving gift cards away because I'm insane. All right. Let's figure out the mini helmet. 5, and that's it. So we know mini helmet's box 5. Jersey, we have to figure that. 2 is on the table. We also have 4 and 6. 2, 4, and 6. 2, 4, and 6 for the jersey. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Box 6. All right, box number 6. Box 2 out of there. Keep box 2 out there because we might use it in the last break. So 5, 6, and now 1 is our placeholder for the football. We have to have 4, 5, 8. 4, 5, and 8 are possibilities for our football. Well, we had one more. Doesn't sound good. 4. Okay, yeah. 1, 4, 5, and 8. The one that's out there. Duh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Box 1. All right, guys. Box number 1. All right, guys. In our break, let's call those guesses, by the way. In our break, we got Michael Evans with the Arizona Cardinals. Ryan's got the Falcons. Jake with the Ravens. Brandon's with the Buffalo Bills. Troy with the Panthers. Jake has the Bears. Clay with the Bungles. And Justin with the Browns. Charlene with the Boys. Case has the Broncos. William with the Lions. Charlene's got the Pack Attack. Jose with the Texans. Case has the Colts. Mark has the Giants. Brandon with the Chiefs. Case has the Raiders. Jake with the Chargers. Jose's got the Rams. David with the Dolphins. Jeff has his Vikes. Charlene with the Pats. Chris has the Saints. Mark has the Giants and the Jets. Daniel flying with the Eagles. Victoria is going to be victorious with the Steelers. Zach Attack with the Niners. Victoria has the Saints. George with the Bucks. Michael's got the Titans. And Jake sitting on the commode. All right, guys. No more guesses. Good luck here. No more guesses. All right. Let's bring a legend. Let's go with Hot Dog Frank. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Box 6. Yum, yum. Give me some. Box 6. Yum. Sealed up there all the way around. It's go time. Box number 6. Oh, there's a Jet throwback. Wayne Krabet. Wayne Krabet. Beckett authenticated. Wayne Krabet. All right. Wayne Krabet from the Jet. Mark, congratulations. The former Hofstra product, if I remember correctly. Hofstra's Wayne Krabet. Uh, was it? Keyshawn Johnson just said, throw me the damn ball to Chad Pennington, and Wayne Krabet's like, yeah, throw it to me instead. All right, guys, here we go. Oh yeah, here we go, Hall of Famer. Oh, there we go. All right, here we go. Give it a cut down there. Pop it up. See what we got. We have a wow. I haven't seen this name before. From the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns. He was a quarterback in college, but a kick returner and a mighty good one. Joshua Cribbs. Lee Brownies. Justin getting a nice hit right there off the grab bag. Joshua Cribbs right there. Former college quarterback turned kick returner in the NFL, Josh Cribbs. On a Cleveland Brownie alternate helmet. Jose, maybe you are in the Bucks. I could mess up. Nah, Jose, I don't have you on the Bucks with this one. I do have George. I have you on the 16 by 20 in the full size. So 16 by 20 and then the full size I had you on, but not this one. So like for example, this button right here, 16 by 20 you were on, and then you should have been on the full size with this one as well. But this one I have George. Hey, no worries, no worries. It's all good. All right, Josh Cribbs. Good kick returner. No worries, no worries. You're good. It's all good. Let's get our football duck out there. Let's give this a big tap. Let's get one of these headies. Headliner time. It's headliner time. Let's go. Come on. We have a Denver Bronco. Denver Bronco on the hit. Fanatics authenticated. Look at this. We have a quarterback. I got to undo this here for you. Because he was a guy that was a sure bet Hall of Famer. And then he got traded to the Broncos. And now his sure bet is probably get into Hall of Fame, but his last few years in the NFL were he definitely muddied the waters or muddled the drink, however you want to word that. All right, there we go. Not the easiest thing to open with flows. We have quarterback Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson on that hit. Fanatics authenticated. Russ Wilson. All right, Russell Wilson. Denver Bronco Hall of Fame potential. Oh, it doesn't want to show. There we go. Kind of. All right, Denver Broncos case. Case, congratulations. A little Russell Wilson. I will say that the football signature is kind of muddled a little as well. Kind of, I won't call it faded, but soaked in. Not too bad, though. But there we go. Russell Wilson on the hit. The case. And a nice little fun love on that. All right. Did we have anybody to guess these? Those were tough guesses. Yep, nobody with the correct guess. But you know what? Let's put one of those optic packs out there, right there. 2016 optics. I want to pull a monster rookie for someone. Come on. Auto or rookie? Auto rookie, even better. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Well, it's going to be Candace because we take the top name. Top name is Candace. All right, Candace, go ahead. Well, you don't have to do jack squat, Candace. Which box break do we do? This one right there. Candace, I'm just going to open that up for you. All right, Candace. This is your optic pack right here. 2016. I believe 2016 is already 10 years ago. All right, Jamal Charles. Jamal Charles. Steve Smith Sr. How about a Matt Forte on a Prism? Matt Forte Prism. That is numbered to 299, by the way, on your Prism. Matt Forte Prism. And how about Jonathan Williams? Jonathan Williams, Buffalo Bill rated rookie. With a nice short print Matt Forte. Forte had some good years with the Bears. All right, Candace, those cards coming your way. All right, guys. Congrats, everybody. It's baseball. Let me hit refresh on this. We have 2 autographed baseballs in this break. For this one, give me a baseball division. If the team comes out of either division, you're going to get a chance at a box of mystery. It's pretty simple. Team, let's go. We know we're using boxes 4 and 8. 4 and 8. Those 2 right there. The last 2 I have up here. I don't think the last I have in the series, but the last 2 I have up here. All right, 4 and 8. You are welcome, Candace. Give me a division. Again, if you guess correctly on either baseball, box of mystery, potential coming your way. And if anybody wants to make a trade, Art, you can give me a division guess. Guardians would be AL Central. By the way, Art, I hope you're enjoying the break tonight. Jake, you have the Diamondbacks. Jesse with the Braves. Danny with the O's. Shirley with the Bo Sox. Michael's got the Cubs. Victoria's got the White Sox. If anybody wants to trade a spot, go ahead, put that in the chat. These are all spots on the grab bag, so might not be the team you're wanting to line up with, so just discuss that if you want. Cases the Reds, Michael with the Guards, Duster with the Rockies, Matt's got the Tigers, Case with the Astros, Nate's got the Royals, Chuck Wagon with the Angels, Jesse with the Dodgers, Greg's got the Marlins, Chuck Wagon with the Brewers, Charlene with the Twins, Troy's got the Mets, Jesse with the Yanks, Daniel's got the A's, Chuck Wagon with the Phillies, George has the Pirates, Clay with the Padres, Clay with the Giants, Mike has the Mariners, George with the Cards, Mike has the Rays, Matt with the Rangers, Michael's got the Blue Jays, and Jose's got the Nats. Giants for Cubs. Giants for Cubs. Royals for White Sox. I'm trying to think. You guys might be able to make a 3-way deal. Greg. I don't know. Let me see. Once. Twice. Yep, I only have you in there twice, so did I mess up on that? Greg, I got you with 2 grab bags. Yeah, Greg, I only got you with 2 grab bags tonight. You purchased one at 35 minutes ago, and then you purchased one 51 minutes ago. But just 2 grab bags tonight, Greg. Looks like we're gonna keep the I want Phillies. Who has the Philly spot? Chuck Wagon. You know Chuck's not trading to the Phillies. And 7 grab bags. Sorry. Giants for Cubs. Cubs and Michael Evans. He might be willing. He might be able to get a 3-way trade out of here. If Mike could get the Royals, Clay gets the White Sox. I don't know how this is gonna work. All right, Clay gets the White Sox. I don't know for the Cubs. I don't know. I don't think you're gonna make a deal. All right, calling no more trades, no more guesses. We're just gonna get right into it. We tried. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. 4 and 8. Quack. You guys quack me up. 4 and 8. Let's go. Good luck. This is box 4 right here. Gonna give it a pull. We have a specialty baseball right here. We have a Gold Glover. Gold Glover. Gold Glove. I think I know this signature, but I'm going to look it up. Beckett authenticated. At first, I thought it was Dale Murphy, but I'm not sure. Might be Dave Stewart. I'm not sure who this is. 5-time Gold Glover. At first, I thought it was Dale Murphy, but the longer I look at it, not sure I know it anymore. You're killing me, Greg. All right. 2W. Why did they put 9s on here? 995522. I think those are the numbers. 98224. Dale Murphy. All right. It was. I thought it was. All right, Dale Murphy. This is an Atlanta Brave, guys. Atlanta Brave. Jesse, congrats. Very nice looking baseball. Dale Murphy. Gold Glover, 5-time Gold Glover. Pretty amazing. You can come up as a catcher, move to the outfield, and be able to be a Gold Glover in that position. Pretty impressive athlete to do that. All right, Dale Murphy. Congrats again. Jesse on that hit. All right, Jesse, congrats. Box 8, cracking up. Seal up all the way around. Simple rip. Another specialty baseball. We've seen this name tonight. We have seen this name tonight. This is on a Hall of Fame baseball. Hall of Famer. Love all these specialty balls. All right. Rawlings authenticated. Major League Baseball Hall of Famer from the Boston Red Sox. Hall of Fame third baseman. Wade Boggs. Charlene, nice hit there, Charlene. Wade Boggs on your hit. All right, Wade Boggs. Good hits. I think Dale Murphy's going to make the Hall of Fame eventually. He's one of those guys, borderline guy, and I think he's going to get it in one day. But Wade Boggs was a no-doubter. Have you seen what he looks like recently? Looks better than I do, and he's 20 years younger. 25 years younger. All right, guys. AL East and NL East. If you guess the East, you're going to get a chance here. Jose. He's like, I like the Braves. I wanted that Braves spot. Jeff with the correct guess in Jose. as is Daniel and Mike slash Charlene. All right, those are the four names: Jose, Jeff, Mike slash Charlene, and Daniel. Daniel, that I didn't know. I've actually never interacted with him. I know he's a former Philly, though. All right, guys, three people out there getting a chance at a box. I think it was three. Yeah, three people at the chance at a box of mystery. We'll have two hits and one whammy. Two hits and one whammy out there. All right, there's silver, there's gold, and there's the golden egg. All right, four people: Jose, Jeff, Mike, Charlene, and Daniel. Sometimes there's one, two, three, four, five, six, and seven times. Jose. All right, Jose, you get to pick a box of mystery. Which one of these would you like? Gold. Gold box or golden egg? Just want to make sure gold box or golden egg. Golden egg. Golden egg. Golden egg. Golden egg. No. Gold box or golden egg? All right. Passed up on the silver box. Inside the silver box was a pack of Prison Draft Picks bonus pack. He went with the non-egg. Inside the egg was the hobby pack with the guaranteed auto, one memorabilia card, or two autos. All right, Jose. Your whammy is something like that. It could be a cat in a hat. Let's open it up or send it to you sealed. Whatever it will, it'll have some curb appeal. All right. Which of these would you like? Would you like me to open it or send it to you sealed? It's the cat in a hat. It'll be a figural bag clip. Figural bag clip for you here. Open it or send it to you sealed. All right, Jose. All right, open it up. Let's see. We are Thing 2. Oh, you could have picked other things, but you went with Thing 2. He's up here, he's down there, he's everywhere. Ha 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 ha. All right, you're getting a bag clip of Thing 2. All right, that'll be coming your way. You're welcome. All right, friends, it is our last break. We do have a break on Friday. No, if nothing else, I hope you have fun in these breaks. I hope you get a little something, but even if you don't, you have fun, you get some entertainment out of it. And at the very least, I hope you guys all check out dad-breaks.com. You sign up. It's completely free. It takes literally 15 seconds a day, one day a week to put your pick in. You'll click this. You'll get into the Survivor League. Don't worry about that stuff. You'll put your team in there, and you'll have some fun. I don't like that there's ads, but I'm not spending $250 to get rid of these ads. It's not a big deal. I don't make money off of that, but I want you guys to have some fun. In the standings, there's 36 teams, so good chance at a $450 worth of gift cards in here. Make sure you check that out. Dad-breaks.com. Fantasy Survivor League. I put a little note here. Adbreaks.com reserves the right to remove duplicate entries. Prizes have no cash value and are awarded as dadbreaks.com gift cards. Woo! All right. Dale Murphy played for the Rockies. That I didn't remember. I'm going to guess that was like 1995 or 96, though. But that I didn't remember. Definitely remember the Phillies. All right, guys. This was not a TriStar authentic, so let me just fix that text real quick. All right, and let me hit refresh on here so you guys can see that last spot. For this, everybody out there, I want you to just, very simple, give me one NFL division. If it comes out of the helmet or the jersey, you're going to have a chance at a boxing mystery, and someone is going to have a 50-50 chance. That's right. Someone is going to have a 50-50 chance at a monster hit. All right? Because we have a chance out for 2017. That's right, 2017 Donruss Elite Patrick Mahomes. All right, we know it's that helmet. We got to figure out what jersey. Let me hit refresh. There's that Jose Packer spot. Jersey 2 is on the table. We also had jersey 4. Grab it. Jersey 4, yep. I'll just put it out there. 2's up top, 4's down below. Need one of those two. 2 and 4, 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Box 4. So that new one I brought on. All right, guys, box 4. This guy, not that guy. All right, friends. Chris with the Cardinals. Scott's got the Falcons. David with the Ravens. Mike has the Buffalo Bills. David with the Panthers. Tony's going with the Bears. Jake has the Bengals. Greg's got the Browns. Thomas with the Boys. Case has the Broncos. David with the Lions. Jose's got the Pack Attack. Free spot. Free spot for Jose. Jake with the Texans. Clay's got the Colts. Jake with the Jags. Tyler's at the Chiefs. We've got Chris with the Raiders. David's got the Chargers and the Rams. Thomas with the Dolphins and the Vikes. Jake has the Pats. William with the Saints. David with the Giants. Chris has the Jets. Thomas with the Fly Eagle Fly. Charlene's got them Stillers. George with the Niners. Daniel with the Seahawks. Jose's got the Bucks. Greg with the Titans. Jake's sitting on the commode. All right, guys. No more guesses. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Box 4. Box 4. It'll be this guy right here. We're going to cut into it, see what we got all the way around. Looking good. Let's give it a tap. 50-50 chance. Someone's going to have 50-50 chance at this. Box 1 or 4. This is 4 here. This will be box 1 for the helmet. Last one from that whole series. Oh, look at this. Y.A. Tittle. Y.A. Tittle. We just pulled that photo earlier. Hall of Fame quarterback. This is his LSU jersey, guys. The late, great quarterback, Y.A. Tittle. I have to look to see what team he played the most games with. Giants or 49ers? Y.A. Tittle. Did he play more games with the Giants or 49ers? Y.A. Tittle. The late, great, died almost 9 years ago in 2 months. At 90, so he'd almost be 100 this year. So what? 10 years ago, almost. All right, this is gonna be a 49er. Shouldn't even have to look it up, I guess. Who's BCL? Oh, AAFC. Okay. I was gonna say, wait, who was that? Barcelona? What was that? Baltimore Colts. Okay, BCL is Baltimore Colts. All right. San Francisco 49ers on the hit here, guys. And that is George, Y.A. Tittle. Y.A. Tittle on the 49ers hit. All right, George, congrats. Off the board after a slow start for George. Second hit of the night. All right, Zach. What up, Zach? I'm surprised not to see your name next to that one, actually. All right, box one, guys. Here we go, box one. Sealed up, over the top, all the way around, front. There's the back. One cut. There's a second. Goes across. Zach got a basketball hit earlier. Ooh. All right. We have. Oh, nice hit. A Hall of Fame running back from the University of Pittsburgh, from the Dallas Cowboys. Specialty helmet alert. Tony Dorsett. Tony Dorsett. Thomas. Nice hit, Thomas. Nice way to end things tonight for you, Thomas. Tony Dorsett, former Pitt Panther turned Dallas Cowboy great, on an Eclipse helmet right there. Tony Dorsett, Beckett authenticated. Oh, well, hopefully the move is to an upgrade or to a nice house, or for positive reasons. You are welcome. Congrats, Thomas. All right, Tony Dorsett. All right. So that's an NFC East and an NFC West guess. All right, so I'm going to take Zach, Jesse. Someone's going to have 50-50 chance of the potential monster. Stick around to see if someone gets it. Nate, Greg, Case, Daniel, and Thomas. All right, I think that's everybody. I'm going to have Zach, Jesse, Case, Greg, Nate, Daniel, and Thomas. If I'm missing somebody, let me know. Thomas, congrats. Big hit. Big hit. Zach, hey, I've been there. I was there 9 years ago with that Zach quote. Hey, Shauna, take care. Have a great week as well, and get well. Keep your head up and think positive thoughts on your recovery. All right, guys. 50-50 chance here. This is going into the box. 50-50. It's going to be a whammy. You know what? No whammy. No whammy. 50-50 chance. We'll do, it's either going to be a score pack or you'll get, I don't want to end it on the whammy, score pack or a chance at the huge Mahomes rookie. Oh, you're always welcome there, Shauna. Know that. Whether it's a Friday or just another day. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Jesse, can we get you a Mahomes rookie? All right, Jesse. Go ahead, let me know. Left or right. Either way, you're going to get a pack. I didn't put any whammies out there for this in this one. Didn't want to end the night on a whammy. Chance at a Mahomes rookie, though. Let's go, guys. This is why we do it. The packs like this, the insane pack potential. Going right, going silver. That means you passed up on gold. Inside of the gold was the score pack. That means, Jesse, you have the huge potential here, Jesse. 2017 Donruss Elite. Let's see if we can get you a Mahomes rookie monster. It's a jumbo pack here, Jesse. All right, this is what the giveaways are all about right here, Jesse. This one. All right, Jesse. There is a die cut in here. We'll find out about that. Okay. How about look at this rookie? Look at this rookie, Christian McCaffrey rookie. There you go, huge rookie to start things out. Christian McCaffrey. Oh, Josh Dobbs rookie. Elijah Hood. Bucky Hodges, Kenny G, Kenny Galladay, rookie. Andre Jackson, rookie. Jerry Rice, die cut. Jerry Rice on your die cut. Phillip Rivers. I still can't believe this rookie right here, though. There's a Frank Gore. Tony Dorsett, look at that. Right there, we just pulled the auto. Jordan Howard, Jarvis Landry, Alshon Jeffrey, Larry Fitzgerald, Corey Coleman, Mike Evans. Here's the rest of your rookies. You have a Corey Davis rookie, a Juju Smith-Schuster rookie, Stacy Cooley, and a Chad Henson rookie. How about that Christian McCaffrey rookie, though? That's worth it right there. Christian McCaffrey on the rookie, future Hall of Famer. All right, Jesse, great pack. And a die cut Jerry Rice. You are welcome. Congrats, everybody. If you haven't yet, feel free to hit that like button. Take care. Have a safe rest of the week, and then I'll see everybody. Oh, Zach, I hear it. 49er fan talking loud and proud. Take care, Zach. Have a great night. Safe moving. But congrats, that's fun. A lot of work, but fun. And congrats on your hit earlier. And if you didn't see it, Michael Cooper basketball.